There we go. I believe this is what is referred to as the money shot now. Look at that, all brand new, beautiful. See the new radiator from the underneath there, all the front suspension looking magnificent. You know, front hubs all rebuilt, new calipers, your heavy duty sway bar kits, new upper and lower A-arm bushes, new steel fuel lines in there, all the proper braided metal lines, the rack and pinion steering. That looks terrific under here. You know, front hub, those Bilstein shock absorbers, the best of the best of the best. Yeah, really, really good, really nice. New wiring harness in the engine compartment, and that's the complex series of UJs for the rack and pinion steering. You can really see those ceramic coated headers from under here, and that wonderful, wonderful Magnaflow exhaust system. The nicest exhaust system you can put on a Corvette, period. Yeah, I hate these homemade Mickey Mouse stainless steel pieces of shit that these people put on these cars and think it's wonderful. When you see and compare those to a proper exhaust system like this, it just knocks them out the park, man. Yeah, beautiful. That nice rear suspension set up, new trailing arms in there, Bilsteins at the rear too, smart struts. Holy crap. I think your diff was rebuilt, was it? I forget now. All nicely bushed rear suspension, new part brake cables, all new stainless steel shims in the trailing arms, look, for alignment. That's what gives you your toe in. And that's all been set up, and we've given it a nice four-wheeler line, new stainless steel fuel lines, chassis in lovely condition. I took this for an MOT. I know it doesn't need one, but I like to get them done after they've had this amount of big work. And the MOT tester looked and he said, well, I'm clearly wasting my time here, aren't I? And I said, well, you kind of are, but you know, let's do it anyway. That 700 R4 transmission, that 4-speed auto, I was cruising at 60 miles per hour, and I think it was 1600 RPM. A lot of these cars would be, you know, approaching 3000 at those kind of road speeds. So just, what a pleasure. What an absolute pleasure. New power steering pump, engine nice and dry, transmission nice and dry, steering nice and dry, brakes same, you know, chassis all nicely painted, suspension all nicely painted. Just don't get it wet. Got halogen headlights in there, so you know, you should be able to see where you're going well. Wonderful. Wunderbar. So there you are, all done. I'll give you a quick whiz round, show you what we're up to. We've got an 81 that we've just put electric cooling fans on, and we're about to get the AC system up and running again. And this has also had a front suspension rebuild and the same Bilstein shocks, front and rear. Got a 62 there that we've got for sale. A 71 chassis that Ronnie's done a lot of chassis repairs to. This has been around the sort of trailing arm area. So probably similar to what you would have needed, I think. Although your original one I think was kinked, wasn't it? Yeah. Got a 59 there that we've rebuilt the engine on, and also fitted electric power steering. And look at that beauty up there, a 54 for an engine rebuild. I think that is just the prettiest thing. The 56 that has become a real troublesome job, has given us a few more problems now. We can't get the axle to sit on the rear springs nicely, and we've measured and it seems to have an incorrect rear axle, and the spring perches are too narrow, so we've got to move those. 63 waiting for a replacement motor. My Mercedes sits in the corner untouched for a year. In there we've got a beautiful 63 Roadster for sale, and then couple of bits and pieces waiting here to get put back together, and we've just brought this engine in for a customer in from the USA, and that's a fuel injected 350, so that will be a fairly potent piece of kit. That's the motor in the 59. All looks nice, doesn't it? The 71 body for the chassis that I've just shown you, that sits there waiting. 62, and then your machine up on the hoist. So I should imagine you're on your way now, bouncing up and down in the car, waiting to get here. It's all looking good. It's been a pleasure working with you, Brian. Thank you for your business and the opportunity to do this one, and for your patience and your always prompt payments. Yeah. I hope you enjoy it. You know, anything you need, you know where we are. So you take great care. Have a happy birthday, and we'll see you soon. Chin chin.